we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the lodge. My name's Will DeFries. To my right, David Ruff.
Things are looking up weather-wise here in Central Texas. The next 3 or 4 days, maybe the next 5, look quite pleasant. In fact, did we ever make a tea time, Brett? And if we did, you can holster it.
We did not, but Saturday has gone from. Oh, excuse me. I'm on the wrong location, Dave.
Wow. Was a tea time supposed to be made?
I don't think we ever got.
Because to be honest, Dave, I put out the feeler about it getting a tea time this weekend, and you never responded positively or negatively to that text.
Yeah, I thought we talked about it.
I said
I was talking about Wolf. We were talking about Avery Ranch or something. Was that a different text? It could have been.
If y'all have a different text where you're doing golf plans,
that was,
then
I
would
was
be
on
real
that
upset.
Dylan said he's out, which I'm sure we'll find out.
I don't think I ever said, "Oh, I'm 100% in," but I definitely showed interest in some capacity.
Okay, I'm just putting it out there.
I'm in for Jolf. I specifically said with the J.
All I'm saying is that I decided not to press the issue further because of the lack of interest that I felt from that group text.
I'm gonna pull the tape.
I'm officially listed as doubtful for that.
We did see that.
David, I sense some sarcasm in that response.
I've enjoyed playing with you as of late.
Oh,
hitting the ball
Dave.
quite well.
Thanks, Dave. Wow.
And I enjoy taking your money.
No, come on, man. It's been fun, but yeah.
It has been fun.
We'll talk about it later. We got a whole segment dedicated to this weekend.
How's it going, Dylan? Your stomach's been making hella noises this
morning.
morning.
My stomach.
Is everything okay?
It's got a lot to say this morning. Not sure why. I feel great. I'm not hungry. Very happy to be here. I happen to enjoy this wet, dreary, cold weather. It really puts me in the mood, man.
Do you think maybe your stomach's craving a certain kind of cuisine, a certain item?
I'm feeling frisky in this weather. No, Dave, I don't think so, man.
Kolache,
I'm not even hungry, like I said.
Like a kolache or something.
I do love kolaches. I think everybody does, though.
What about some soup?
No.
This is soup weather, dog.
I don't care.
Yeah,
lentils.
I enjoy some soup. I never go out of my way for soup. Never.
All right, dude.
Get out of here
That's
with that
weird.
shit. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
After I eat soup, I'm like, man, I really want something heavy in my stomach. I want an actual meal now. It's not.
What kind of fucking soup are you eating? If you eat a bowl of tomato soup, then yeah, you're gonna leave hungry. But if you got some chunky soup there,
like a stew,
yeah,
okay. Stew's different. Stew's got chunks of meat and shit.
But chili's too much, right? You don't want to.
Chili's not soup.
Okay, we're not doing this. We can't do this.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Do you ever dunk anything in your soup or in your chili?
I will dunk a grilled cheese sandwich in a tomato soup.
What if you put chili on another item, like a hamburger? Or...
I know where you're going with this, David. And no, I don't eat chili dogs too much. Chili glizzies.
Chlizzies.
Yeah.
What? Never mind.
A gilly dog?
I don't even
want to talk about chili again?
I don't even want to go down that wormhole.
You think chili's soup?
I just think that it's not enough. It's not.
It's more stew than
we got in a big fight over this week 1 of this podcast. I feel like, I swear to God, we got very upset with each other.
Really?
I think it was mainly you.
No, it wasn't.
Stews, soup, and chili. To me, they're just in the soup family. If someone wants to go down the road and try to argue that while I'm eating my soup, I'm going to be very upset that they're ruining my bowl of soup.
Well, why would you let that ruin your bowl of soup?
Because it's a fucking nerdy ass argument to have.
You wouldn't pour soup on your hot dog.
You don't know what I'd do.
I'd love to see it. Just some wonton soup.
It just depends on the chili though, because the chili dogs aren't made with the chili that you'd make in your crock pot at home most of the time. It's usually some type of chili that would be a little chunkier.
That's true. I think. I don't know. I've never NF
Chili
confession.
Feels like it's in
never
its
made
own
chili
little subcategory of that stuff. I don't know. Look, I'm not passionate enough either way.
You
about
just
this.
confirmed what I said.
Chili is my passion.
You just confirmed what I said.
I did.
Yeah. It's just in its own subcategory.
Yeah, dude,
it's still the soup family, genus and species. We're going chili stew soup.
Yeah. If I'm thinking about
broth.
soups, I think chicken noodle or tomato. I don't think chili.
Dude, let me help you up your soup game, player.
Nah, I don't fuck with soups that much.
Didn't you tell me for dinner last night you had a Campbell's Chunky?
I didn't know. Why would I just tell you that? No.
Because sometimes you just text me weird shit.
I will never talk bad about Campbell's Chunky.
There was a time.
It got me through some times in my life where Campbell's Chunky was one of the nicer things that I could afford.
Potato and stew, or the potato and beef.
Yeah.
There's a name for that.
And Donovan McNabb had
That was the one.
he had the ads on live.
It was high in protein.
Yeah, was that his actual mom?
I think so.
Do you want the official distinction between
No.
soup
Sure.
and stew?
Sure.
Generally, stew does not have anything floating in it, and soup has enough liquid to make stuff float. It's kind of the
That's a
unofficial.
distinction.
Maybe the
distinction.
broth is the great distinction.
Like I said, nerd shit. Don't bring your science in
Yeah.
here.
Chili can be considered both. So
Both, huh?
I tend to lean toward it not being a soup or a stew, but I'm not a big chili guy. I do
Really?
love a good chili
You
pie.
know what, Dave? I'm glad you said that. I'm not that big into chili either.
I love chili.
I would rather have someone like, if it's like, hey, come over, it's like cold weather, we're watching the games, I'm doing my homemade chili, or I'm doing a brisket. I'm going brisket.
You ever done a dope ass venison chili, David?
No. I've had bison chili.
Oh, buddy.
I killed a bison
This is different.
on the plains.
Bison is basically beef.
Yeah, but it's loaded with B vitamins.
Venison is a completely different, not kind of animal.
I know, but
you
it's still an alt animal.
okay.
what's an alt animal?
Just it's not mainstream. It's an alternative animal.
Where does an elk fall?
It's
Elk's alt?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
am I-
elk is alt, dude. Are
You
you
can't just go to
serious?
HEB and pick up elk.
That's fair. Are all animals like? Am I just dumb for not knowing? I mean, everybody's be like,
I mean, the mainstream animals are cows, chickens.
Pork.
Pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the big three.
The big
We
three.
leaving any out?
These are farmed animals. But if
Fish?
I have to go out and hunt this animal, or I mean, if one of my buddies has to go out and hunt this and then give me some of his surplus, then it's an alt animal.
If I have to spend like $23 on a small packet of ground bison at Whole Foods, that's an alt animal. And it's the only place I can get it.
I'll throw turkey in there as being a mainstream
Mhm.
too.
Good call.
It's mainstream, only puts out like one album a year.
but it's good.
But it's a good album.
What?
Yeah.
Turkey's an everyday
Like lunch
food.
meat?
Yeah.
Eh.
All right.
Turkey's a little dry for you.
It's
We're
fine.
not
I
poo-pooing
am.
turkey as a lunch meat.
I am.
It's like the classic lunch meat.
It is. Yeah.
I
It's my go-to
prefer
lunch
I
meat.
prefer ham.
I mean,
No, you don't.
Come on, dude.
I
Dave,
did it
that's fair.
yesterday.
That's
You were
fair.
there.
I prefer ham as well, but turkey is just like you know what you're getting with turkey with a turkey sandwich.
You're right. No, I'm willing to consider they put out a bunch of mixtapes and one actual album release per year. The lunch sandwich, the lunch meat is a mixtape.
Good addendum. Can we get
Trust
some
me.
official business out of the way? Go follow Circling Back Pod on the Grom.
Add me on the ground.
Miss that kid.
Love that.
Miss that kid. Go leave a review and 5-star rating as well. Gotta say, we got some good ones lately. Very happy with what we're seeing on there. Also, patreon.com. We got Bachelor Wednesdays, listener voicemail Fridays. Maybe a little sprinkle into some worst ofs in the near future. We'll see. Patreon.com/Circling Back Podcast. And as always, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday around lunchtime, we got Twitch, twitch.tv/Washed Media. You can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account for a free monthly sub. You guys wear that?
Shout out to all the new subs.
Major new subs.
New sub alert.
It's not hard to do it all. Hook up your Prime account.
Oh, I thought you meant
Oh,
Twitch. I was like,
oh, buddy.
did you not see my performance on Fall Guys yesterday? Because I never made it out of the first level.
You didn't?
No,
Randy
that's
had a
embarrassing.
pretty decent run toward the end.
Randy's clearly a player.
Dork.
Everybody had already logged off the stream by then, but
Did he completely botch it like he did on Friday with me?
no, I don't.
That's
I,
good.
I don't think it was. No, he made it like 3 or 4 levels deep.
Way to go, Randy. Real proud of you.
Wait, Dave, did you hear that? Raycon.
Raycon.
Did I turn?
Power on. Connected.
They're so subtle you couldn't tell I had them in.
Dude, that's crazy.
When you hear that voice say connected, you know it's just fucking on at that point.
Dude, I've been vibing
Literally.
lately. I've been listening to some bluegrass lately, just getting in this fall mood, you know?
Who are you listening to?
Did you listen to the new
Dude,
Sturgill?
just everybody, dog.
Okay.
You know, Sturgill dropped a bluegrass album.
Sturgill fans have kind of ruined Sturgill for me, but I'll check it out. And when I do, you know what I'm going to be doing it in? My Raycons.
Raycon.
You know I got those E25 everyday earbuds. I love these things. The best way to listen to music or anything else you're listening to is a premium pair of wireless earbuds, especially if you can get them at less than half the price of the other guys, which is why we recommend wireless earbuds from Raycon. Their newest model, the everyday E25 earbud that I just talked about, is one of their best ones yet. 6 hours of playtime. 6 seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass because we're all about that bass. No treble. They have treble too.
I can't remember the last time I charged mine.
So I got on the Peloton on Monday and I took them out and I was like, man, I honestly don't. I have a charger right next to the Peloton and I was like, I don't even know when the last time I did this was. It has to be a really long time ago, but I use them all the time.
I went for a 5.5 hour run the other day,
Mhm.
and they were fully charged, and they were still good when I was finished.
How far did you run?
It was like 100 miles.
Really? 100 miles.
I didn't know that you were doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I was out in Big Bear training.
You probably looked both stylish and discreet while you were doing this.
Nobody even noticed. Like, people were like trying to talk to me, and I was like pointing at them, like, I kept the headies in.
You know that this company was founded by Ray J and celebrities like Snoop Dogg, Melissa Etheridge, Brandy, J.R. Smith, Mike Tyson. They love these things.
Spinal.
That's a power lineup.
Yeah. Give them a try. Raycon has a 45-day free return policy, so you can make sure the pair of wireless earbuds are perfect for you. For a limited time, get 15% off your order at buyraycon.com/Steam. That's buyraycon.com/Steam for a special 15% discount on Raycon wireless earbuds. Make sure to check it out now while the deal's running. Buyraycon.com/Steam.
Guess what? I'll be wearing them tonight on the live stream.
Catch me.
Prove it.
Catch me.
I will.
Actually, I might be wearing my... I got some at-home ones that I've been using for tech stuff.
Text. All
Tech stuff.
right, Zuck.
We'll see.
Okay.
You guys hear about this new Saved by the Bell trailer?
Yeah.
It was making the rounds yesterday.
Dylan does not sound too pleased.
Out of every show that I ever watched as a kid growing up, I think Saved by the Bell was the one that I most associate with my childhood.
Yeah.
So to see this get remade is one of those gifts and a curse where it's like, man, do we really need this? Do we really want this?
I watched hella Saved by the Bell. Love that show growing up. Brings back a lot of memories. I can't say I'm fired up for this.
It had to have been
Correct.
weird.
I was worried to even click play on the trailer because I was just like, I don't really know if I want to do this right now.
I'll be watching. The trailer wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
After watching the trailer, I think I'm lightly in.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. Screech is not in this, I know. But
No.
is Lisa Turtle in this?
No.
I've not seen
She's
Lisa.
unfortunately had some.
Because I recall an interview and she was very upset about being left out.
From what I've taken in, and I this is very half-ass research, is that like Screech is like the scorched earth, like no, fuck that guy.
Screech stinks. like,
Lisa
straight up.
Turtle's like you have some personal issues, and I don't think they want to
Yeah,
associate her
right.
with it because they don't know what could happen.
Lark Voorhees.
Voorhees, yeah.
But the people that we know are in it: Jesse Spano, AC Slater,
Mark
Zach.
Paul Gosselaar.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
She's in it.
I call her Tat.
Is she? I didn't
Is
see
she
her
in
in
the
the
trailer?
trailer.
Yeah,
Okay.
she is. You got to wait till the band's playing.
I didn't wait till the band was playing.
So she might not be a main character. At
Yeah.
least she might just be. In
Randy,
the...
fact check.
What
that
about
for
Mr.
me.
Belding?
Forever. No.
No, Mr. Belding, former Baylor Bear great.
He kind of looks like shit lately. I
Yeah,
feel like they were like,
okay.
hey, let's get that other guy that could play Mr. Belding.
Well, dude, he was like 55 when they were recording this.
I know.
Max from the
Max is in it.
Max is in it.
Unfortunately, I'm sad to report Rod Belding not in.
We don't know that yet.
Glaring lack of Rod.
We don't know. They might have a whitewater raft trip coming up. They might need Rod to
Hopefully
take
he
him and
doesn't
then ghost
bail.
on him.
Doesn't bail for a flight attendant.
What was the flight attendant's name?
I don't know, but
Tiffany
she
or
must have
something?
been smoked.
You
She's
think,
probably like a 6.
You think Rod? No, dude, it's Rod.
Dude, how's AC Slater hotter now than he was back then? That dude is
He is scorching.
Oh my
Adrenochrome.
god. He looks like he's like 25.
He also has a great just name. Mario Lopez?
Mario Lopez strong. Those dimples, get out of here.
No,
with
he
that.
is
Get out of here with those dimps.
People say miss me on that. No, please hit me with that.
he's apparently a competent amateur boxer.
really?
I've
He
heard
can
that. Was he a Golden Boy Productions guy?
He had some affiliation. I don't think he ever took on any like professional fights, but he has some amateur
He
fights.
can throw hands, you're saying.
You wouldn't want to tangle with him, even though I think he might be a tiny man.
I was going to start a fist fight with him, but now I'm just not going to.
He
so-
could take me.
Probably a good move.
Right.
How do we feel about Zach just being his dad, essentially?
He's the governor. Did you see that?
Is he the
I
governor?
think he's the
He's
governor.
the governor.
I couldn't tell if he was a governor or something, or if he was just like a newscaster. Or like
makes-
I couldn't really see what was going on.
It makes total sense because that he would ascend the ranks of California politics, as he was like a verified sociopath in high school.
Are they playing themselves in the show, or are they just
Uh-huh.
in the show as new characters?
No, they're playing themselves.
Okay. Gotcha.
Like is AC Slater like a gym teacher or something?
You got to think.
I thought it was really dumb when they had him turn the chair around and he was like having trouble with it. And I was like, okay.
Oh, you gotta have that in there.
No, but like how he's like clearly
Oh.
stretching it out, like he's like pulled a groin or something. I was like, dude, come on, just
Yeah,
It's a
like
little
that dude's in
hokey.
shape still. He can.
yeah.
My stomach, dude. I hope the
Dude.
mic doesn't pick that up. It's
DJ
weird.
Tummy over there.
Seriously,
Don't call me DJ Tommy, dude.
TJ Tubby.
Dude, Jessie, what's her name? Elizabeth. What's Jessie, the actress's name?
I
Jessie
don't
Spano.
remember.
Elizabeth
Berkley.
Berkley.
That's
Known
it.
from movie Showgirls, Dylan. That's probably where you know her from.
A
She
lot of
looks
people-
really good.
A lot of people say it's one of the worst movies of all time.
Well, I say
I've only seen the inappropriate scenes, so
Yeah,
I can't
sadly.
I can't vouch for
shout
the
out
rest of the
Mr.
movie.
Skin.
I think I did watch that one time just to see what all the what's the opposite of hype was about.
Well, it was weird growing up. I never thought Jessie Spano was hot, and it was solely because she was like portrayed as the nerd on the show.
But a
Yeah.
goody goody.
And then like then if you look at her outside of the vacuum of the show, it's like, wait, Jessie Spano's kind of slaps.
I'm gonna say something
Well-
about what she looks like in this trailer, and it's probably gonna be a little bit weird. Her skin looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like glowing.
I totally agree.
What is going on there?
Anytime you share a screen with Kelly Kapowski, you know you're not going to be seen as the hot one.
True.
Sorry to say.
Dude, she was so freaking hot. I called her Kelly Kablowski.
What? Okay. Yeah.
If she's not, you're not. If you were born in the years that like between probably when you guys
Oh.
were born and when I was born, if she's not like your number one childhood crush, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, she's pretty perfect.
I swear to God, I have a vivid memory. One of the first internet slow download, just as the photo slowly like grows on your screen, was her like quote nude photos at my buddy's house.
Oh yeah.
She was in like see-through lace. It's weird that I remember how like
No,
what
I
she was
remember
wearing.
it too,
I
because
could tell you all about them.
I
And,
remember
like,
watching it download on my.
We're
my
like in
computer
his
screen.
back room, like his family computer, and we're like one guy's watching the door.
We're like, did you hear Kelly Kapowski went nude?
We're like, dude, okay. It would, download it on like probably a 56K or whatever's worse than that, and it took like 8 minutes. Worth it.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Swing.
Wayne's World.
So it says that it says Tiffany Thiessen will only be in one episode and Zach is only in 3 episodes.
Okay.
It also says Lark Voorhees casting as a guest star was confirmed in September 2020 after she had appeared on TV for the first time in years on the Dr. Oz show to discuss her mental health issues and the feeling of not being invited to the show's reunion as well as other cast member events.
That's the interview I
Makes me
referenced
sad.
earlier. Yeah.
hmm And then Dustin Diamond, he expressed his disappointment,
Wow.
and then everyone stopped caring.
Like yeah,
Well,
Screech, we
he's-
don't care, dog. That guy stinks.
Yeah, he's had a tough go of it.
I don't I know that Zach was kind of hard on Screech back in the day, but it
He
made
was-
no sense that they were like connected as friends in the first place.
Yeah, that's like Dylan being friends with like.
Randy.
No, like Dylan being friends with like a nerd in high school. Like it just didn't happen.
I got love for nerds, man.
I know, but like
No,
you
you
were.
don't.
I got love for nerds.
Yeah, but
No,
were
you
you
don't.
sitting at the Sizzler down the street with nerds?
It's the boners I didn't like. I like nerds though.
Yeah, but like you weren't sitting there like just chopping it up with Screech.
You're right. But I could vibe with them on like a one-on-one, in class. Like we can
Yeah.
talk,
You weren't
talk about
vibing.
Well,
like
that's because you were
one-on-one.
trying to get answers from them.
talk about like molecules and shit. I'll vibe with you.
Yeah, because you were hoping they'd partner up with you and you could get an A.
No. Man, come on. Don't do me like that.
Chlorophyll. Dude, was it weird watching Saved by the Bell? Like for us, it was for Will and I. Like
Don't make an
we were,
old guy joke.
like we were like, this is what high school is gonna be like. But you were living high school
no,
when this show was coming out.
See,
What
the
was that?
thing is, we are the same age, Dave. 9 months difference. People forget that.
That's a lot of time.
You're
in
also
dog
pretty
years.
old.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Pretty bold.
No, you're pretty
I'm
old.
pretty cold on the mic.
Yeah, well, I'll give you that.
Are we gonna watch this?
Yes. Well, I don't know if I get Peacock. You do.
I'll just give you my.
Can you give me your
password.
login?
I'll give you my login.
Dude, how about these new fat ass mics we haven't talked about yet?
Dude, we got the thick
He's a
voice.
he's a thick
I'd like to
boy.
see Micah.
voice?
I'd like to see Micah swallow one of these.
No way you could do that. Yeah,
He's gonna be so caught off guard when he comes
He's
in
like,
for too much
"Whoa."
dip. Like,
I know.
Thick boy mics.
These mics aren't made for mic covers, but I decided to go rogue and just buy some, and these are just like, I mean, I feel like we're in an actual like
They're fat.
production studio right now.
PH.
speaking of going rogue, can I put something into the universe and may yield some results down the road? KJ has a really good Alex Jones impression. We learned this before we recorded the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Need to know more about that.
It's like,
He gave us like a second and a half of it.
and it was really good.
Yeah.
We need that. I'm not going to listen to the Rogan Alex Jones. That's 3.5 hours.
I'm an hour
Wait,
in.
is there a new one?
Yes.
Oh, I'm in.
I can't do it, man. The last time I did it, it stressed me out too much.
I like a little dose of crazy in my life every
This
now
one's
and
a
then.
little bit more measured.
Okay.
It's a lot. I'm only an hour in, but Joe and Jamie are like fact checking the stuff he's saying in real time. So that's all I'll say.
Okay.
It's entertaining.
Okay.
I mean, dude. No matter what you think of him, like,
Does he drop globalists quite a few
yeah,
times?
at least 28 times.
Yeah.
Within the first 3 minutes, we are talking Ghislaine Maxwell.
Okay.
We're talking Ghislaine. We're
They-
talking Epstein. We're talking Ghislaine's dad, connections to MI6, and the Maxwell family's connections to big tech. And that is within the first 3 minutes. If you're listening on Spotify, of course, because they don't do the ads.
That's so okay.
You're in.
I didn't know they were doing that.
give it 15 minutes, and I think you might be satisfied. But I get why you wouldn't listen to it if you're not into that. I'm not really into it. I find him compelling to listen to,
Oh, yeah.
just to see what kind of shit he's saying. A lot of times it's bad shit.
You know, it's not bad shit. The Masters coming up next week with Game Day. Is Game Day there this weekend or next weekend?
Let's go.
Unfortunately, neither. It's the weekend after.
So they're just doing it after the Masters is over?
I think you're off on your Masters.
Saturday of Masters Week,
That's very possible.
Okay.
right? Saturday
Yes.
of, okay.
It's November
they're
14th.
moving day.
Moving day.
Wow.
So why? Like
Why?
why?
Because it's the first time that the Masters has coincided with football season, and I don't know, they're just having fun. They're going rogue, going crazy. With
No
it.
fans, right?
Right. There are no fans this year.
So it's just.
Correct? Yeah.
I think so.
So I don't know if I'm in or out on this.
It's not going to be that big of a deal, really. I think it's just getting a lot of hype because it's never happened before. But I mean, it's going to be game day with just a different backdrop.
I think this will leave people wanting more. I think this will be pretty spare as these things go.
They're going to talk football and they're going to talk golf, and it's going to be fun. but
It'll be a lot of forced narratives, like storylines. Like they'll probably really go heavy on like JT being an Alabama guy.
Oh, for sure.
I would be shocked. Well, if he's in the middle of a tournament though, he's not going to be like a celebrity guest picker.
That's what I'm confused by. Like, they're not going to have the golfers that we want to see, hopefully, because we want these guys to actually be playing, and they're not going to be wanting to waste their time talking to.
The biggest name to miss the cut will like do the picks Saturday morning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Freddie Couples.
Uh,
Freddie's always he's always in the tournament though.
He doesn't move the needle for it.
Yeah,
He's in the
he's-
tournament for like.
he's not as relevant.
He'll make the
anymore.
cut. That's the problem.
Yeah, and
He
then,
always
and
makes the
then
cut
it
for
always
Masters.
gets a little ugly. It's like, oh, Freddie.
He has a
Yeah.
great month. If the Masters was 3 rounds, Freddie Couples would be making noise.
It'll be Spieth probably. It'll be Spieth in Longhorn
that would be
gear.
so
Oh,
bad.
that's unfortunately very true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
mean.
He'll be making picks.
Do you think this streams like some of the guys in the game day bench and like Van Pelt were like, let's go to Augusta?
No, 100%. 100%. It was like, well, Van Pelt's already going to be there
Right.
because he already does
Yeah.
this stuff. And the other
He
guys are
does-
like, they're like, well, fuck, if we can work remotely, like, what's stopping us from going to Georgia?
Yeah.
What's the?
And they're like, what, you want to
yeah.
go to the Bulldogs? No, what if we went to Augusta?
So-
Augusta.
Top matchups that day, Will. We got number 9, Wisconsin. Don't know who their quarterback's going to be. At number 13, Michigan.
Their game was just
Mhm.
canceled. Wisconsin
This week?
Nebraska, I think it was.
Okay. Number 2, Alabama at LSU, which,
That'll be the night
You
game,
know.
right?
Maybe John Peterson will choose.
Come on.
so,
Is
I
there
mean,
any-
look for the storylines there. You got,
It could be fun.
What's
Who does Georgia play? Anybody?
that's a
Georgia?
great question.
I
don't
wonder
know.
where they're going to set it up.
The par 3 course
Okay.
Oh,
I don't hate that.
from 9 a.m. to noon Eastern.
There's gonna be zany stuff like the guys in the desk are all gonna take a shot.
oh yeah.
You know,
Like from like right next to the.
I'm
What,
surprised the Augusta's letting them do this.
me too.
Me too.
This is very. I mean, keep in mind, this is the tournament that once banned an announcer for what I can't remember his name for saying the greens had bikini wax. Or they looked like they had bikini wax on them because they were so fast. So
You can't say that?
they take themselves very seriously.
Jeez, that's
Yeah, but at the same time, when's the last time you were watching Game Day and you're like, oh man, that was pretty inappropriate? It's very generic anyway.
yeah.
It was Gary McCord in the 94 Masters. He said the 17th green was so fast it seemed to be bikini waxed and that, quote, body bags were located behind the green for players who missed their approach shots.
That's good.
I want that.
That's great announcing. Objectively.
Were people doing
They
bikini
banned
waxes
him?
in '94?
Yeah.
Really?
Have you seen those bikinis from back in the day? Kelly Kapowski was wearing the most high-rise bikinis you could ever see.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, okay.
Malibu Sands Beach Club.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sneaky horny
Yeah, yeah.
episode here.
Yeah, Kelly Kapowski in the mix. Your boy's gonna get a little H.
I don't understand
Doing,
the analogy. Bikini wax. And greens.
They're
Slick.
slick.
Very quick.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he could have just said it was like a basketball court or something instead of talking about ripping pubes out of private parts. But
Yeah, the pubes thing was what did him in.
mhm.
No one wants to think of pubes when they're watching the Master.
Some people probably do.
Check out manscaped.com.
How do you guys feel about the Bryson video that came out yesterday? Of him just going the fuck off.
Oh, I haven't
long-
seen this.
Are you kidding me?
It didn't hit the TL. That's where I get
What is your TL?
Yeah, you need to reassess your TL.
Yeah, your TL's failed you.
I don't follow Bryson. I'll tell you
There's
that.
a video of Bryson surrounded by people, and he's on an elevated tee box, and Thunderstruck
Mhm.
is blasting in the background,
Oh, let's go.
and he is absolutely screaming.
It was
hits
cold.
he unwinds on one, and then when he recoils so hard that I think both of his shoulders
Dude.
might have popped out, he screams something.
208.
What is that? What he?
I think he's screaming 208 because he wants 208 ball speed.
And so
Or-
he's just yelling.
Yeah. Like,
oh, I gotta watch
It's
this.
it's
man.
one of the, it's honestly kind of weird, but it's kind of awesome. And you're like,
I was anti Bryson taking steroids until I saw this video, and then I was like, it kind of makes sense now. You can't just be blasting Thunderstruck. To me, the entire video looked like Dylan. It was on. I even put it on the circling back feed. Do you have us muted?
You did
Where
on
is this
Twitter?
video?
we got to get volume if we can even do it.
I don't even know if we can do that.
yeah, I
So
have-
he's setting up, and he's just waggling. There's, I don't know, 20 people around him probably.
Confirmed. Have not watched this.
So he's yelling.
That's him.
He's yelling 208 for the ball speed. I mean, he's tweaking out.
What is his problem?
Oh my
Does he
God.
yell take that after he hits the ball?
He either says beat that or take
What?
that or get some. I don't know. I like to pretend he's yelling get some.
What?
Are we sure he's not doing steroids?
Okay, Bryson, you need to calm down,
Dude, his
buddy.
tee is just spiking.
It's one of the most ridiculous golf videos I've ever seen. That's not like a staged event thing.
Yeah, he did smelling salts before.
All right,
that
Randy, you can
swing.
kill that audio that we can only hear in the studio. Thank you.
Thank you, Randy.
I just don't get what. It's not Adderall because then he wouldn't be able to drink his Orgain shakes.
Is Adderall a banned substance on the tour?
I don't know.
Probably.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. Have you ever tried to play golf on Adderall?
No, I have not.
Yeah, me neither.
Golf Digest?
Yeah,
First.
what? No, totally
No.
not.
Sweating.
I haven't.
I played Torrey Pines on Adderall once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I woke up really hungover at a bachelor party, and somebody was like, "Well, I know something that'll kick it into gear," and I took half of one, and it got me kind of back to normal, but I was overthinking everything. Any putt,
You're seeing everything in like a grid.
Yes.
Like how Bryson actually sees golf.
yeah, I was very much overdoing it, and
Get a protractor out.
the game. I was not allowing the game to come to me. Let's put it that way.
It's like, dude, Will's changed clubs 8 times.
Mhm.
Dude, just tee off. It's a 7-iron.
Brett's got information for us.
No, it's okay. I've been trying to butt in multiple times. Therapeutic use exemptions for Adderall and Ritalin are available for people that need them and can be prescribed them. Otherwise, they're banned.
Interesting.
Which makes sense because Golf Digest refers to Adderall as birdies in a bottle.
No, it's just not.
That's
Like
really
whatever
silly.
nerd wrote that, it has never golfed with Adderall in their system before.
I can see how it could be helpful.
Yeah.
For a pro golfer, I guess more than an amateur like me, who just already has no mental game. And also, I don't take Adderall very often at all.
True that.
You
Like,
know,
if ever, like, I mean, hardly ever. That's
One-
probably the last time I took it.
one thing it would help you with on the course is if you were like trying to go out and drink like 150 beers.
Yeah.
That's like, that would be what I would take Adderall for.
I
That's
can
excessive.
confirm that I did do close to that day on the course.
What is the deal with that? Why is beer just water on Adderall? Allegedly.
Yeah. People say
I don't know.
per sources.
I've never. Yeah.
per sources.
You don't even burn.
So what we're saying is that we don't think that Bryson was on Adderall when he was yelling 208 and beat that.
I just think he's a freak.
It's borderline cringy, but it's still awesome.
It's what I want him to be doing at this point, though.
He's flirting with cringe, but yeah, I don't want him any other way.
This is the most happy I've been taking in content from one specific golfer outside of Tiger Woods. I can't really think of like how much enjoyment and entertainment I've gotten out of other golfers that even compares to this.
You talking Bryson?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not saying I love him. Like, I'm not saying he's my favorite golfer, but just the pure entertainment value of what he's brought to the table has been so through the roof that I could not have anticipated it.
I agree. I'm far from a Bryson guy, as I've said many times, but the dude is adding some entertainment to the game of golf.
Question. How do you look at Bryson if he's doing all this, same personality, same long drives, same bulk, but he is wearing a regular baseball cap, a regular golf hat, and not that silly little newsboy cap?
It depends on the golf cap.
What if it's just a Titleist hat or whatever ball he's playing? Just like any other golfer would wear.
Yeah, it would make him less insufferable.
The
So
hat,
more
to me, at this
sufferable.
point, is just a minor detail of what Bryson is. Like, it doesn't even, I don't even register the hat anymore because I'm too busy just looking at how wide he is.
Yeah, but the hat, that little thing sitting on top of his massive body, it adds to the cringe a little bit for me.
Mhm.
I don't
get it.
hate those hats. Some people can pull them off. I get it, but to have this like meathead personality with a little goofy, what those hats even called? It is a little funny.
I just call it the Payne Stewart hat.
The Payne Stewart.
That's him. He made it.
Yeah.
Do you think Bryson eats Sunbasket? You
He's
got to
like
think
3
he
at a
does.
time.
Yeah, he just loves it. He doesn't have time to cook. He's just consuming constantly. You know, you can skip the grocery store and have delicious meals full of organic, fresh produce delivered straight to your door. We've all gotten these in the mail. Dave, you're just like shooting from the hip and eating this at all times.
Yeah, we did chicken cacciatore last night.
Ooh. Whoa.
Hey!
True story.
Catch a what?
Cacciatore. Very good. Very good. Very easy. Oh, it had like the olives that I like in it. Oh my god, it's good.
Ooh, you're getting me
Chopped
going.
up carrots in there, celery.
Stop, dude. I'm hungry.
Fantastic.
You're going loco with it.
Yeah, I
That
went
sounds
wild.
great. Were the ingredients clean and organic? Yeah. If you're not familiar, Sunbasket delivers fresh, healthy, delicious meals straight to your door. They have delicious recipes for all kinds of dietary preferences, including paleo, gluten-free, Mediterranean, vegetarian, and more. They make it easy and convenient with everything pre-portioned, ready to prep and cook. You can have a full dinner of organic, fresh produce and clean ingredients in as little as 15 minutes, no matter how much experience you have in the kitchen. Dylan?
Okay, you don't really need it. Is that in the copy targeting me like that?
It says, target the co-host with the worst cooking skills.
Okay, fair. Then it's fair game.
No,
guess.
I didn't say that. But I mean, you've made these things before. You can vouch for how easy it is.
Yes, even I can work an oven.
Maybe you're having some hoisin steak strip, lettuce cups, and pickled daikon and carrots. Maybe
Mark that
some
down.
roasted salmon with miso glazed eggplant.
Ooh, that sounds
Ooh,
dope.
you miso glaze anything? I'm eating it.
Yeah.
Me so horny, right?
Just give me the glaze.
Yeah, sure.
You did that Southwest turkey skillet, didn't you?
Have you done the black bean tostadas Diablo?
No, not
It's
yet.
very good. I have to say it's very
I
good.
had that one last go around, and I like it.
They have cabbage slaw and guacamole with it. It's just good.
Diablo means devil.
It does.
People don't know that.
Yeah, I think it's because of the heat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's often used to refer
What
to
is the
spicy
guacamole?
foods.
It's part of the black bean tostadas Diablo.
What was the word before it?
Cabbage slaw.
Oh, cabbage slaw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
You know what it is.
Okay.
Slaw, dude.
Come on. You can order any of these meals across their menu. You can skip a week whenever you need to, or even double up on your favorites. It's simple and easy with no gotchas. Right now, Sunbasket is offering $35 off your order when you go right now to sunbasket.com/steam and enter promo code STEAM at checkout. That's sunbasket.com/steam. Enter promo code STEAM at checkout for $35 off your order. Sunbasket.com/steam. Enter promo code STEAM. Who put this in the group text last night?
Your boy did. I did.
I'm going to allow you
Shout out
to
to Klein.
intro us to what happened.
Yeah, so there is a home in East Dallas. Dave is familiar with the area. I believe
Yeah, it's the
on
M Streets.
The M Streets, according to him. I don't really know what that means. Apparently, it's
you
a nice area.
Pretty sick.
And the owner of a house in that neighborhood decided to decorate for Halloween and went tinge overboard with it, I believe. In the front yard is included, looks like 4 dead bodies, one of which is in a bag. One has
wheelbarrow.
One has a chainsaw on his back. One has a safe that has crushed his skull in. The other is on the roof, hanging off with appears to be a machete in the back of his head.
Tough.
And there's excessive blood.
Gallons
on
of
the
blood.
scene. Just a lot of blood. Most of it,
so realistic.
most of it coming from the gentleman who was crushed by the safe.
No one's head has that much blood.
They also did like
Well,
the
Have you ever
explosion
blown someone's
pattern.
head off, Dave?
And the
All
police,
right, college.
the police have been called numerous times because of this.
Yes, understandably so.
And I don't think it's because people think it's a real a murder scene, but just because it's pretty disturbing imagery.
Honestly, it's jarring. If you're driving by, you immediately think it's real because it's so
Yes.
realistic that you would think that. But if you call actually thinking that these are murdered
Yeah,
people,
yeah,
then
yeah.
you're an idiot.
Like, I'm not gonna call the police, but I also don't want to take Parks by this house. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Like it's pretty gruesome.
This would scar Parks for
Yeah,
at
like-
least through Halloween.
And just explain like, no, it's just a Halloween thing. People just go overboard sometimes. Like it's to a 5-year-old, it's saying a lot.
The safe has major Breaking Bad vibes.
Yes. One of the most high intensity scenes.
Could have done without the entire episode, really. The entire episode just made my skin crawl.
The meth stuff, like the actual, when you got into like the nitty gritty of like the meth users on Breaking Bad, that stuff was like, it just felt like it was realistic.
Is that a wheelbarrow? Just a body parts? What's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
Okay.
you count that as a body as well.
okay?
Can I?
This photo does not show the black bag, trash bag. Oh, there it is. There it is. I'm sorry. Yes, it does.
Yeah, there's just a dead body.
Yeah, there's presumably a dead body in there.
Can we talk logistics on this for a second?
Yeah, one of my favorite parts about this whole thing is that Randy is trying to figure out like how this crime scene went down. He says it's unrealistic, and again, it's just a Halloween decoration, Randy.
No, it's pretty realistic, but it doesn't account for a missing person here. Because, all right, theoretically, a guy pushing the wheelbarrow full of a body and body parts got with the chainsaw in the back, presumably by the guy whose head got crushed by the anvil who threw the chainsaw, but the anvil guy got it dropped on the guy on the roof who now has a machete in the back of his head. Now, only thing missing is the guy who put the machete in the back of his head.
we need to get a forensics team on this and figure out exactly what happened.
Also, it looks to be a multi-family unit, so like you other think the other family is like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm
they had
a,
to go
I'm
into
a
this
little
together.
curious
Yeah, it's a
about that.
duplex.
I just realized that. Yeah, it's a duplex.
The Johnsons are like, what the fuck are they doing?
This is the family's name, or the guy's name is Steven Novak, and I don't believe it is the former Maverick and Nick great Steve Novak, but wouldn't shock me.
Fantastic remodel on their neighbors, though.
The M Streets it's a highly coveted area. I don't know what it's like these days, but like
Coveted?
you had a house coveted.
Got it.
If you had a house in the M Streets back like a decade ago, like you were doing pretty well. A lot of people rent there, but if you owned one, you were balling.
I really appreciate the effort here. It'd be fun if this was like in your neighborhood, but maybe not like on your street. Just to,
Yeah, because you literally, if let's say Halloween rolls around, you're not walking up that walkway because your shoes will get covered in fake blood.
yeah.
They
yeah,
did an impeccable job with the fake blood, though.
They did.
There's like blast patterns.
Like they thought to themselves, okay, so say that this safe actually fell on this guy's head. Where would the blood go to? Is it going to dribble down the center of the sidewalk? Is it going to splatter back onto the stairs? What direction is it going to dribble in? I mean, they killed it. The blood from the guy that got chainsawed is actually, I think, one of the more impressive ones. The splatters are just next level.
Yeah. It's like Dexter did this whole thing.
What happens when it rains?
It pours.
You gotta get more blood.
You got to bring these guys in, like, honey.
Just throw a tarp over the whole scene, like a baseball field. Keep it dry. I don't know. It's great, but it's like calm down, man.
They killed it.
Is the one guy with the chainsaw on the back, does he have like nice shoes? Are those like foams?
Got some fly wires
The
on.
bodies are good. I mean, they're good. This is solid work here.
Yeah, I get why this is a problem.
It's gruesome,
First Amendment, though, bro.
but it's fun.
Yeah, are they going to have to remove this?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if any of this stuff's governed by like an HOA. You have to think the HOA, if there is one, is not real thrilled.
There's probably like a disturbing the peace charge you could maybe throw at him or something. I don't know.
This guy's fucked up. Did you read his quote? He said, quote, "I'm most proud of the wheelbarrow tipped over by the street full of hefty bags looking like a failed attempt to dispose of some dismembered bodies in the middle of the night," Novak says. A kid walked by and asked me what happened to them. I said they ate too many Skittles. Like, that's messed up.
Oh, man.
He did say it was raining a lot and washing the blood away, so he had to, I don't even know what this word is. I don't even know what this is, but he had to do something with the bodies.
It looks like if you scroll down in this article, there's a picture of the same house in the same situation, but it's a different setup. It looks like he's done this numerous years.
Well, he's got the setup where there's also a recycling container that's filled with blood and a bunch of skulls, which is actually very chilling.
But look at the blood from the dead body nearest to that bin.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Maybe it's from the rain. He's just had to redo it a bunch of times. This guy's blood budget must be through the roof.
The word the word that's in there, indefatigable, which is showing sustained enthusiastic action. Can I just say I've never heard that word. I've never seen that word. Why did this guy pull this word out?
This guy seems like...
That is the weirdest thing about this story.
I'm imagining him looking like the dude from Silicon Valley. The coder.
Oh, the atheist dude?
Gilroy? What's his name? It's not Gilroy. It's something like that. It's just, that's what I imagine this homeowner looking like. Whatever. Gross.
Spooky season, man. Some people just get really into spooky season. I get it.
Some people do.
I wonder if he's a backer.
He might be full opto.
That's what I'm saying.
The logistics of the chainsaw being used to stab instead of slice. I'm wondering if that's right.
I agree.
How
I feel
did
like you don't stab someone with a chainsaw. You saw them in half.
Right.
So why not just put more blood there and saw that guy in half? Seems like a no-brainer.
I'm tired.
Speaking of no-brainer, that one up on the porch.
Yeah. Yeah. His brain spilled out all over the entryway. It's too bad. Hate to see it.
Yeah, this is the most over the top I've probably ever seen.
If only Steve submitted this to our contest last week. He
Probably won.
Yeah, Steve would have won. Steve would have won.
I said that I had a neighbor put Pennywise up around a tree.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer there. I wonder if he got complaints.
Or stolen.
I was thinking that too. But it's not there.
Good.
And you know what? Good.
Yeah, I don't need that.
I don't either.
Scaring the kiddos.
Yeah, can't stand scared of kiddos.
You checked that next door though?
Dude, surprisingly I did, and there's been no complaint. There were no complaints about it. Next door's been a little quiet lately. I feel like there's something about to pop off.
Good. If there's ever a time for next door to start chirping up a little bit, it's definitely Halloween.
Some dude in my neighborhood on next door said, "We don't really need to do Halloween this year, right?" And he just got like roasted by everyone. Like everyone's like, "Oh, yeah, we do, dude."
Cuck.
So I think we're doing Halloween.
That dude doesn't. He puts off like doesn't have a 5-year-old vibes.
Yeah, like tell it to my kid.
Just turn your porch light off.
Yeah, dude, just like don't do it. Like no one's forcing
There's
you
a
to.
lot of people who don't in non-pandemic years.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, the porch light is the indicator.
Dude just didn't want to go drop the bag at CVS for like that bag of candy. That's $4.
I mean, I guess he had like COVID concerns, but yeah, just turn your light off and let the kids have their fun.
What if you guys just had everyone quarantined for 2 weeks and have multiple health screens before Halloween starts?
Oh, is this a segue?
Yeah. Yeah. Kim K went off on the timeline.
Oh shit.
She did. She did a tweet thread about a vacation she's on.
I thought you were a birthday diva. I didn't realize that she was this bad. Are you going to do this for your 40th?
Surprise, guys. We're all going to a private island that I've rented out. Actually, I just rented out Wilmons. That's where we're going.
Dude, that reservation is definitely going to get lost in the mix somewhere. So if you could call the night before and just remind everybody, Tide would probably appreciate that.
Oh my God. What we talked about before this, it's so much worse now that I'm looking at her entire thread.
Oh, the whole thread. Yeah, there's a lot of context.
She misused humbly twice. There's another tweet, and this is arguably worse. So it's just photos of her balling out and looking hot with hot people. Everybody's wearing linen, major chill sitch. And she says in this one, I realize that for most people, this is something that is so far out of reach right now. So in moments like these, I am humbly reminded of how privileged my life is. Hashtag this is 40.
So you have a problem with the use of humbly in that.
She's yeah. She's doing what a lot of people make the mistake of.
One of the
Using humbly incorrectly.
one of the more misused words in our language is humble.
She was not humbled here.
No, the opposite.
This is quite the opposite.
You can't reserve a private island for all of your best friends and then
Be humbled by
be
it.
humbled.
Unless you were expecting something vastly different.
Like I'm just strutting across that island, like yeah, I paid for this. What's up, y'all? Where's my drink? Like the opposite of being humbled.
Humbled for her is if she had to like do this at Woodrow's.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, like I said before the pod, like maybe she lost a fortune in the stock market, and they had to go to Galveston instead of a private island.
Don't do Galvey like that.
Have you been?
Objectively, not a great beach, Brett.
Have you been to Galvey?
I haven't.
No one's calling it Galvey, but I just did.
I'm scheduled to.
I got love for Galveston. I got family from that area, but it's
Okay.
no one who's worth how many figs is she worth?
9.
Several.
9 figs
Very
is,
common.
Nine
is
to 10.
vacationing in Galveston. No one,
Okay.
not one.
All right. I would go to the boardwalk down there.
Maybe
Hit
one
it
of
up.
the tobacco attorneys that lives in Beaumont or something.
Mhm.
He'll go fishing there. He won't.
Yeah,
he
you're
won't- he
right.
won't
He's
take the
not
whole
going to.
squad
You're right.
there.
You're right.
Anyway, yeah. Read the room, Kim.
40 and feeling so humbled and blessed.
Why does she have to mention that it's a private island? Like you're already flexing enough on the rest of us. Just
Honestly,
say you're at the beach.
It's probably to avoid people being like, oh, so you went to St. Bart's where there's a bunch of people and you brought
Yeah.
everything down. Like,
Maybe
it's probably to avoid that, but it just comes off so like above everyone,
Yeah.
which is kind of the Kardashian MO anyway. But it's just like, stop.
You're right. That is why she did this.
I'm confused at whether or not Kanye was here. I want to know.
We know he was in Austin last Friday doing Rogan.
Mm-hmm. Which means he wasn't quarantining and doing health screenings for 2 weeks. That being said, he could have been quarantining in Wyoming for all we know because there's not a lot of stuff going on around him. He just kind of has his compound.
You think if Kim got like noticed that like mid-party that her COVID test came back positive, they would pull her from the party
It's hard to say.
and then she'd go back out for the photos?
Yeah, maybe, maybe.
Sports.
Justin Turner. Yeah, she's just she's not playing the same game we are. She needs to be humble.
Is this the Brody? Is this the Jenner that y'all are boys with now from the cruise?
Brody,
Brody, is that him
the
in
hot,
this?
the hot one. Is he in this?
No, he's not in this.
There's a guy in this, and I assume he doesn't look very hot
the
Well,
tall dude,
Brody is striking
with the backward hat.
hard to say. I don't even know who you're talking about in this case.
Like the second tweet in the thread. Oh, it's definitely not Brody.
Oh, the guy with all of them?
Yeah,
That's Rob, dude.
Oh, that's Rob.
How do you not know Rob?
Dude,
Wait, really? Rob's in
my
this?
knowledge of this is very.
Yeah, Rob's in the first photo.
Oh,
Come on, you got to invite Rob, dude. He's a bro.
Was Travis Scott there?
Hard to say. I never know what's going on with them.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's definitely Rob.
I've done a really good job of pretty much taking
Keeping
the
up.
Kardashians off my feed.
Hey, Rob looks good. Like comparatively, like he's gone through some shit and he gained a bunch of weight. He looks good.
Yeah, I felt bad for Rob for a significant portion.
Oh, I definitely have felt bad for him during stints, for sure.
No Lamar.
No, I don't think he's welcome.
What's his name is there though?
Devin Booker.
No.
Devin Booker was
Chloe's-
there, wasn't he?
Chloe's
I did-
baby daddy. What's his name? What the UT? I should know his name. Tristan.
Tristan.
Thompson.
I did see there's one picture where Devin Booker. I think you can make him out in the background.
Yes, I'm seeing that now. I forgot he is dating
Kendall.
Kendall.
Okay.
Who is my favorite Kardashian?
I don't choose favorites.
Yeah, you do.
Not
Dylan's a Chris guy.
a Chris guy.
Chris is kind of BA though.
She is.
No, she
Come on, dude.
She
True
is.
boss.
I don't know. Now every single person has a tweet on their timeline quoting her. I didn't have any good ideas for it.
We danced, rode bikes, swam near whales, kayaked, watched a movie on the beach, and so much more. I realize that for most people, this is something that is so far out of reach right now. Well, actually, it's out of reach for all of us for forever, not just right now.
It
Wow.
must be nice that her normal, for a brief moment in time, is sitting with all of her friends on a private island. I wish
Yeah.
that was my baseline, and I could just feel that for just a short period.
Yeah.
I wonder how long she let the caption marinate.
Oh,
Like, was she like passing it around? Like, does this come off bad? If like, they're like, no, you got to throw more humble in there
mhm,
and throw in like acknowledge your privilege.
mhm.
Just do that, and then you'll be fine. Post whatever you want.
This reeks of like I almost feel like Gwyneth Paltrow like scripted this.
This has got goop vibes.
Major goop vibes. I mean, whatever. I kind of bummed I didn't get the invite.
Really?
I would have liked to go.
Oh, I would have gone.
Yeah, I would have gone for
You
sure.
kidding me?
For sure,
Kidding
dude.
me?
Whatever. Should we do this weekend in fun?
Yeah.
Let's do it. This week, big news.
Vizzy, can't you see?
We haven't heard it in a minute. I don't hate
You
it.
had to ruin the
Just
episode.
hypnotize me.
Vizzy has something that most hard seltzers don't have.
Your bubbles just hypnotize me. I'm trying to think of a.
Vitamin C.
Acerola.
Your
The
acerola
acerola.
just hypnotizes me.
Having something extra always makes your choice a little bit easier, and Vizzy has just that. They stand out by having something that all other hard seltzers don't have. Antioxidant vitamin C.
Dude, back that acerola up.
Dude,
Mhm.
oxidants are out of here.
No. Get
Out
'em
of
out. What are you doing, Oxidant?
here. Out of here.
Peace
You,
out,
you
player.
voted recently. You're antioxidant. You
Yep.
voted against oxidants on the ballot.
Yo, vote.
I'm so gonna vote.
Vote, dude.
Are you the last one not to vote? in
I
this
voted
group?
already.
Did you?
Yes.
Where's
You
your
kinda-
sticker?
Dude, you
Where's
kind
your
of put
sticker,
out
dude?
unregistered to vote vibes.
That's not me. That's you.
Dude, you kind of put out the vibe.
That's fair.
We need to find the origination of that tweet. But anyway. You need to drink that can do both. Give you that vitamin
Dude.
C, get a little buzz on, have some fun.
This weekend is in Central Texas, tailor-made for Vizzy consumption. If you look at the forecast, like high of like low 70s, high upper 60s, just cracking a Viz on the course.
What, you going pineapple mango, black cherry lime, strawberry kiwi, or blueberry pomegranate?
Lately, I don't even care. I'm just kind of reaching into the cooler, turning my head, and just grabbing it,
That's
and being
loco,
satisfied with
dude.
whatever comes out because
That's
they're all
loco.
dope.
What's
Yeah,
the
I don't
most
care.
fall flavor?
Ooh.
I think I might have to go.
Black cherry, right?
I don't know. The
That's
lime,
for
the
me.
lime isn't as fall. I'm almost skewing towards blueberry pomegranate.
Yeah,
just
that's
'cause,
gotta
like,
be
Pomegranate
it.
has fall vibes.
I don't know
That
why.
might not be fair.
Blue pommy? Yeah, that's the one.
BP.
I'm not sure why, but yeah, it seems right. Maybe I'll have one during Happy Hour Live tonight.
Because dark colors in those fruits. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. It never hurts to add some vitamins and antioxidants to the mix. With Vizzy, you can enjoy the refreshment now with vitamin C at 5% ABV, 100 calories, and less than 1 gram of real cane sugar per can. Every sip of Vizzy is more exhilarating. Upgrade your hard seltzer with Vizzy. To find out where you can purchase Vizzy, go to VizzyHardSeltzer.com. That's VizzyHardSeltzer.com. Must be 21 or older. Dylan, what are you getting into this weekend, player?
Well, guys, my weekend is very much open. Friday, I don't have parks, unfortunately. So I'm looking to mob. If y'all want to mob, I got a dope sweater I'm trying to get off. If y'all want to step out, I don't know. Maybe get a drink.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Responsibly.
Maybe get a pint.
Ooh, a nut
easy,
brown.
Maybe get a nutty. Get nuts with a nutty. You know what I'm saying, Dave?
Right.
Saturday and Sunday, I will have the homie. Can't wait to see the little guy again. We're just gonna mob. I mean, honestly,
Dude,
like,
Saturday's Halloween with the homie. Like,
Yeah.
are you getting in there?
yeah. Oh, we're gonna trick or treat.
All right.
But yeah, I'm speaking more on the whole. We're gonna mob. We're gonna mob up and down the street and get candy on Halloween night. Of course, he's got that dope dinosaur costume that
Yep.
his grandmother made
Yep.
him. I'm gonna wear my T-Rex costume.
Yep.
What, Dave? Say
Nothing.
something.
What?
Look like you wanted to say something.
You say something.
I'm real excited.
So if you're with the homie trick or treating, who's giving out candy at your crib?
That part I haven't
Ooh.
figured out yet. I might do the bowl in the front that says "Please take one," and then
Make Randy do
some
it.
punk ass kid's gonna take like 3 handfuls of it, or just have
Randy
Randy do
spending
it.
his Saturday night just sitting on Dylan's porch handing
Dude,
out
Dylan
candy.
made him do that before, didn't he? Like moving or something?
No, that was me.
I paid him for helping me.
Did you pay him for the dog
We're
walk?
not going to say no
Yes,
to like our
okay.
boss though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm never gonna ask you to help again.
Don't
I'm
ask
killing
me.
it, Dylan.
No, don't ask me to move you.
I'll come over if I can bring Randy and he can play with Stella.
Okay, come on with it.
Okay.
Let's go. Stella will love
With the
that.
dogs mob. Randy will have his little costume on.
That's cute.
I'm jealous that Randy can wear costumes because
Well, it's he'll wear it for a minute. 1 minute.
The weather's gonna be just straight sex this weekend.
Whoa.
Wow. This weather's fucking.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot ass weather. Not like hot, but like
Ready for this?
What would you compare it to? Like the weather this weekend? Like what if you're gonna do the sex comparison, which you just did?
what kind of sex?
Right.
I mean, 60 and sunny. Does it get much better now? I mean,
Yeah, but I mean like specific position.
I'd rather not get specific about what kind of sex that compares to. That's a little bit weird to compare.
Okay, well you made the comparison.
I was speaking very just generally,
All right.
but the good kind of sex, obviously.
What would you compare it to, Dave?
Safe sex, obviously.
Yeah.
Safe sex is great sex.
Better wear late
Ooh.
sex.
I think I'm late, Tex. Yeah. No ceilings. What? I went back and reviewed the tape. Will was pretty much correct.
Thank
on
you.
the golf thing. He got bites from Brett, and I chimed in about Avery Ranch, but the conversation quickly pivoted to like Klein poo-pooing Avery Ranch, and then something else. So
Then it just
I'm
died.
basically putting this on Klein.
It just died.
Yeah, and
Okay.
let me say this: it's Wednesday. If we can find a tee time, either Friday or Saturday or Sunday, I'm in.
Wow.
I'll play Halloween golf. I don't care.
What's the issue with playing Halloween golf? If anything,
None.
it's going to get the riffraff off the course.
That's right.
Hey, listen. At some point, I do want to take Parks on the golf course with me, and I'll love you guys will be there for that. But it means
I can't wait till you just mash a drive into the woods and you say something. He goes, "It's okay, you can say it."
he's such a little gentleman about it. Anytime someone slips up, it's okay. You can say that.
I'm gonna make sure that
What
when
a
he goes
guy.
with you the first time, he's wearing the old school Ricky orange Puma get up,
Please
top
don't.
to bottom.
Please don't do that. That'll upset me.
He kind of looks like a young Ricky Fowler.
He says he
And
wants.
I mean that as a
he
compliment.
says he wants to mob on the golf course. Not in those words, but he says he wants to go check it out.
So your son has claimed that he wants to mob on a golf course.
He wants to ride in the car and like swing the club a couple times. It'll be fun for him. He's a good kid,
I'm
man.
in.
Yeah, dude.
Can you play Friday?
Es posible. That's
Do you have to
Spanish
pay
it's
for him?
possible.
Like if you were to bring
I
him
don't
out,
think so.
like how does that work?
Bring
No,
him
you
out,
put him in a
bring him
cooler
out.
so they can't see you.
Sir, I need you to open that Yeti. Nah,
No,
No, there's no way they charge for that.
my kid's in there.
you don't think
Just to ride in the
you
car
don't
with me?
think unnamed course in Austin would pull some shit?
I'll say it. Kaiser, Jimmy
Schmoy
Clay.
Riser is definitely going to charge you for that.
No, they won't charge me for
I
that.
was thinking Falconhead.
Yeah, no,
They
Falcon
charge
Head
you.
for sure.
By the way, Falcon had great deals this week, and I've checked. $34.
I've always had fun playing that.
$34.
course.
That's they must have overseeded or something.
Just it's afternoon tee times, but yeah.
Okay,
But not like crazy, like 3 o'clock.
that's not terrible. Hey, remember when Dylan went to the Masters without us?
Yes.
Yep.
Very vividly.
The Kim K tweet storm is like if Dylan was like did a post like, I love being at Augusta National. I'm humbly reminded.
I'm humbled by these.
I'm humbled by the
opportunity.
grounds. We're just like at home, like, yeah, man. Kind of feel like we're the guys who got humbled here,
Yeah.
not you. But yeah, I'd like to play golf this weekend. I'm gonna do a little Halloween. We're handing out candy. I
I
think
thought you were coming over.
we'll talk. You didn't invite me formally.
I did.
Okay. The people in our neighborhood are trying to do like a deal or a driveway party type deal, distance, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
We could play beer die on Dylan's patio with the table that's still in Dave's garage, in the package.
It literally is still in the package.
Wow. Just inviting myself into that situation.
Come on over.
Can we play Vizzy Die?
We could do Vizzy die
Busy Dye works.
or Miller High Life die.
I probably will not be hanging out Saturday night. Sorry.
Why?
You do something, Micah?
Sally's working 7 to 7, so it's probably best that I, have some dinner ready when she gets home, treat her nicely after putting in a 6-day shift, 12-hour days. Doesn't sound that fun.
What a simp you are, dude.
I know. I got a simp for my wife on Saturday night, unfortunately. And I'm not a big Halloween person. I have to return this lobster costume sooner or later, so. If either of you needs to borrow it for Halloween, you can.
Nah.
You good?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to get some more. You got to get some more run out of that thing.
Should I just let Rosie out with the lobster costume on every time I take her out on Saturday? I can't be that guy at the apartment.
No, do it.
No, I got nothing this weekend. It's kind of intentional. I don't really want to do much besides if golf is on the table, I can be lured in still. But we just got to make sure that tee time's out there.
I always forget the name of the place. Open up across the street from you.
Easy Tiger, dude.
Easy
Have
Tiger.
you heard of it?
Dumbass.
Friday night.
I'm-
Pints.
twist my arm to walk across the street and drink pints, dude.
All right, I'll
Is
see
it
you
a-
there.
Twist
Let me
my
ask,
arm.
is it a patio sitch?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Dave, it's gonna be a scene, dog.
It's a beer garden sitch, patio sitch. Only
go.
outdoor seating at this place right now.
It's still okay. Have you been?
Yes, numerous times.
Is it packed?
No.
No.
Okay.
The first time we went there, Brett and I sat at a large picnic table alone. Could not be further from other people. The
Like-
next time I went there, there was no one within 40 feet of me. The next time I was there,
We were so far away,
Let's
it was
go.
almost like they probably could fit in another table if they
Like,
wanted to.
we had so much space at our own picnic table that we probably could have had another couple sit at the other end of the picnic table and be cool with it.
Okay.
But I wasn't gonna lure anybody over.
You want to hear a cute little parks thing that happened?
Yeah.
Okay. I picked him up from school last week, and I was asking about his day, and he had a really good day, and I was like, "Let's go," doing the, the Pilot Pete thing.
Mm-hmm.
And in his mind, he was saying he thought I meant like let's like go home. So now if I say let's go at home, he responds with we're already here. That's really funny.
I don't hate it. I like that you're
Like
just screaming "Let's go" to your son.
Yeah, he's a cute little shit, man. God,
I mean, he is a cute.
I
little
love
shit.
that guy.
I can confirm that.
I love him.
Brett, do you have any breaking news for us today?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do. By the way, my weekend is wide open, so I'll get that out there first.
Okay.
I have a little choose your adventure here, Dylan. I tried to make these vague because Dylan was creeping on my breaking news last time. So,
Yeah.
Come on.
do you want to go mergers and acquisitions?
You say murders and acquisitions or mergers?
Mergers.
Oh,
I struggle.
the former
with
would have been better. It'd
Yeah.
been tight,
I struggle with that. NASA or niche Dallas happenings.
dude. Let's go NASA.
NASA.
Give me space shit, dude.
Well,
Every day.
The last one's for Dave.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that one.
Okay. Well, NASA tweeted this morning, Dylan. You know what
Let's
they
go.
tweeted? And I quote, "Psst. Did anyone hear that? ... Loud yelling emoji, ear emoji, with no follow up.
People were freaking out.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What is this referring to? Is it just we're just guessing at this point?
That
or-
was 55 minutes ago, and there's no follow up.
Oh, I think I found what it is.
Is it something lame?
I believe they are releasing a Spotify playlist of Sounds of the Universe.
So yeah.
Are you
that would be
kidding me?
super lame if that's what this is about.
If you're NASA,
You
you
can't
can't,
tweet that.
Oh
You don't do it.
I just googled. Do you know what the astronomy photo of the day is right now?
Is it a bird dog?
No, it's actually of a lobster nebula. So maybe my costume's right on point right now.
Damn, it's in retrograde.
Yeah,
That's a reckless tweet by NASA.
that's a
You can't-
reckless.
You
tweet.
cannot
Yep.
tweet that.
Here it is. Our new SoundCloud playlist captures all the creaks, howls, and cackles of our universe. This hashtag NASA Halloween dive into the deepest depths of space. I don't want NASA using like a digital marketing team.
I'm about to mute NASA.
I don't.
Okay, so this is just me being dumb. NASA is a government-run agency,
Yes.
but they're independent of the U.S. federal government.
They're 99.9% sure their budget is all federal.
So can the
Money.
government tell NASA what to do? Can they be like, "Hey, we're not doing that anymore," or is it just all budgetary?
Like, hey, let's go to Uranus. They can't just like tell them to do that.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's a planet.
Yeah,
Brett. Grow up.
Uranus.
You made it weird, dude.
God, what's your
It's
problem?
an independent agency of the U.S. federal government. Now, Space Force, on the other hand.
But that's what I don't get. Like, I still feel like they kind of operate independently.
I think they get a budget and then they kind of are like, all right, cool, we got that for this year. We're going to go do our thing.
I'd love to see the off-the-books budget.
DARPA. Look that up. Hey, Will, you're an M&A guy, right?
Love them. I like mergers and acquisitions,
Uh,
and
Are-
I like mergers and acquisitions.
sure.
Ooh, let's go.
Our friends at Callaway.
I saw this.
They're getting in bed even further with Topgolf.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Callaway and Topgolf were already joined at the hip, but after a merger was announced on Tuesday, they've gone all in with each other on the future of golf as an entertainment platform.
Are they going to have special edition drivers that they put at every single Top Golf called the Pipe?
Oh, dude.
You have to think that that's on the way.
Are they going to invite us, they being Callaway,
Yep.
to a Top Golf along with Trey Kennedy at any point?
I'll say this.
That's what I need to know.
Topgolf has been put in the email to our friends at Callaway.
How's that trip coming along?
Well, they haven't responded to me.
Okay. I want Trey Kennedy there.
TK?
and we're gonna order wings.
Dude, I heard he has more carry than you. I heard he's like flirting with
There's
two.
no way that's
all
true.
speed.
There's no way that dude can hit it farther than me.
I so hope he does.
He just crushes off the tee.
Topgolf generated $1.1 billion in revenue in
That's
2019.
It's a Billy.
Probably not this year, but probably why Callaway was like, all right, we're gonna get you.
They bought him on the low, on the cheap.
All stock deal, so no cash was exchanged.
How about that?
Yeah,
How about that?
good for them.
How about that?
Oh,
Dave, you want to hear what's going on in Big D?
I'd love to.
Officials on Tuesday have suspended the liquor licenses of 4 Dallas bars
Heard this.
after the state said they were not following COVID-19 safety rules. You ready for this
Yeah.
list, Dave?
I'm sure I'll know all these places.
Alamo Club
Oh, it hurts.
and High Fives in Lower Greenville,
Crap.
Bungalow in Uptown,
Oh,
and Shuck and Jive in
Get outta
Northeast
here.
Dallas. Yep,
Didn't
Shuck
you
and
say we're gonna
Jive?
Shuck and drive this weekend?
Is that an oyster place?
could be.
Is that what you do at oysters? You shuck?
You ever done it?
No.
I want to do it.
Yeah, I'll fuck around with some oysters and shuck away.
I need to buy one of those like chainmail gloves though, so I don't cut myself.
Yeah,
I would easily just like stab my hand with one of those
Oh.
shucker things.
You'd be a definite candidate to just slice your hand up.
It'd look like the damn crime scene from the Dallas
Right.
front yard.
Right.
Well, maybe not that bad. It's just an oyster.
They got put on the 30-day IL injured list.
That's probably good.
No liquor license.
Probably good.
Yeah.
Does that mean, because you know when a lot of these restaurants they don't have a liquor license, you can just bring your own beer?
Hard to say.
I
Dave.
want- Well, depending on if they serve enough food, like the 51%, I don't know. TABC is like one of the more powerful or aggressive entities in Texas government. They go after people. They're hard asses.
If they're anything like the dudes that give out liquor licenses in Yellowstone, Dylan, then I'm not gonna fuck with them.
What the hell is that about?
I don't know. Why do the liquor license guys
Those
have all
guys
the
are so
power?
ruthless. They went from 0 to 100 in no time, man. Like,
I
what
loved
are
it
you
though.
doing?
I absolutely loved how they did that though. Those guys were tough.
They started like trying to just pick people off. And like, what are you doing?
Has
Sounds-
Alyssa watched any more?
No.
Because I
We
kind of
watched the
gave
first
her
episode.
I gave her
Dude.
a very light pitch at dinner when I was at the adult table and you guys were at the kids table.
Yeah.
I gave her a quick overview, but I also told her I was like, don't tell people that I recommended this show to you because I don't want to hang my hat there.
I feel like you recommend it on this pod like weekly.
Well, it's a show that I love to hate.
I didn't hate it. It's just the episode we watched, we were like, okay, but everybody's subsequent reviews of what happens later, it's just like, man, I don't know if I want to do this. Probably a lot like how you are with Game of Thrones.
I'm enjoying Euphoria more than I
Oh.
enjoyed my peak of Yellowstone, which is crazy to think at this point.
That's interesting.
A lot of penises. I think it was on
Okay.
this podcast we were talking recently about how there wasn't enough dick on the television screen.
Yeah.
Right.
Spooky season.
Euphoria is on a warpath to remedy that.
Good.
I have never seen more male genitalia on one television show.
Equal time.
It's not even equal time, Dave.
Release the peace.
I mean, they're trying to equal out the amount of wieners with the amount of boobs we see, and like, just that show alone has shown more D than pretty much any show I've ever seen.
Free the D.
Show some D on them.
At one point, there's just a montage of
Throw
just a
some Ds
locker
on
room
it.
scene of just penises.
Dylan, you remember in college when you were always like, man, I'm trying to get a liquor license?
I kind of remember this.
I don't ever recall saying that. Not once in my life.
That's what you would
did.
say before we went out and we were playing beer pong at your place.
Why would I need a liquor license? I don't have a
It was a liquor.
establishment.
It wasn't
so-
liquor. It was like lick hyphen. I don't know.
No,
It was weird.
No, I don't get it.
Dylan, do you want me to give you
The
an out
cooler.
right now and just end this episode?
Please save me.
Just hit us with that.
Bye.